As that story from our CBN News Bureau in Washington. John?
Thanks, Gordon. Last month, the president said he's going to show, quote, great heart in creating a legal path for immigrants known as Dreamers. They are young adults who were brought to the United States illegally as children, and more than 1 million of them are living and working here and often face an uncertain future. Heather Sells caught up with two sisters who are praying President Trump comes through on his campaign promise.
It can be very, very stressful.
Daniela Gonzalez is waiting on the government to renew her work permit. It expires in 3 weeks.
I think they don't understand how pressing it is, that it's literally our lives at stake.
She and her sister Andrea are both dreamers. When they were children, their family fled food shortages and violence in Venezuela. Their father, a Southern Baptist pastor, had a religious worker's visa. A few years later, an immigration nightmare began.
We found out that our lawyer who was working on our papers had just dropped the ball and didn't reapply for our current status.
That mistake meant they had illegal status, and that meant no financial aid for college or opportunities to legally work. Reverend Tony Suarez helps lead the National Hispanic Christian Leadership Conference and is fighting for the Dreamers.
Everyone that is in the country in this limbo status of being undocumented, these what I would really look at as victims of the situation. It was not their choice to come.
The Gonzalez sisters and other Dreamers have since been able to apply for work permits under what's known as the DACA program, which started 4 years ago. But the permits only last 2 years, and they're not guaranteed. Both sisters recently reapplied, and Andrea received hers, but Daniela has not. If she doesn't receive her permit, she will lose her engineering scholarship at the University of Virginia and may have to go back to Venezuela.
I really don't have a plan B. I don't know if my engineering degree from here will do anything that I could be an engineer in Venezuela. I don't even know engineering terms in Spanish, honestly.
Many believe the Trump administration will tackle immigration reform this year and do something for the Dreamers. But even the president admits he's struggling.
It's a very, very tough subject. We are going to deal with DACA with heart. I have to deal with a lot of politicians, don't forget.
But Daniela and Andrea say that ultimately they are not waiting on the president. They are relying on the Lord.
And I don't think that I would have pulled through any of this if it wasn't for my faith, if it wasn't for believing in a God that has purpose in the tragedy and the beauty and the goodness in everything that happens to us.
Reporting in Virginia Beach, Heather Sells, CBN News.